Why is it beeping? Getting rid of the tofu pepe. Come on, you a strong, independent woman. You do not need to ask your boyfriend for help. God damn. This is so hard out. My hand hurts. Why, hello guys. New hair. Who this? It's Monique from Vegan Living, also known as Vegan Living 24/7. Long story, that's boring story of why my name no longer has the 24/7. But anywho, I decided I'm going to make, can you guess from these ingredients what I'm going to make? If you guessed lasagna, you're correct. So I am going to be making 2 lasagnas because I'm making one for a girlfriend as a pick-me-up because I think her and her boyfriend slash husband, yes, husband, could really use some lasagna. Honestly, who can't? So yes, as I said, I'm doing the cheap lazy vegan version. This is my go-to recipe. Like whenever people message me that know me as a vegan and they're like, girl, give me some recipes. Monique, you must know lots of recipes. You've been vegan for over 5 years. And I'm like, no, actually no. I usually just whip shit together and be like, ta-da, here's some food. I am not a chef, okay? So, yes. Neither is Rose, or at least she claims not to be one. I think she is one by now. She's been doing like a cooking show type thing on YouTube for a few years. Anywho, this is really good, but I do have a few changes, so I thought, what the heck, why not do a video as well to show a little bit of some of my changes, some of my things that I like to add to it. But yeah, I literally have not met one person that does not like this lasagna. I mean, it is quite possible that some people are just being nice and they don't want to tell me that they don't like it. So in the freezer, I have microwaved some ground round. So if you would like to be healthier, you could use lentils. Okay, I'm going to defrost it for a little bit longer. So one thing that I do that's a little bit different is I pan fry some mushroom and onions. Rose, your lasagna be missing out on some veggies. You need some veggies. So yeah, I'm going to chop this up. Would you look at that? I got myself some veggies. Be sure to eat your veggies, kids. And chopped up some more onion because, after all, I am cooking for 2 lasagnas. Alright, my friends, so the next vegetable that we will be using is zucchini. If you do not like zucchini, do not use it. Feel free not to. The wonderful thing about taking a recipe and making it your own is that you can pick and choose from things and you can change spices, you can do so many different things. Okay, so I'm going to be using a mandolin with this. But yes, I end up getting really thin slices of zucchini and I use this within my layers. Of course, I'm using lasagna noodles as well, but if you ever do want to make a raw vegan lasagna, this is what they use. But I just like to add this just for some extra veggies and texture and flavor and health and goodness. And I don't know, I don't think it makes it taste gross or anything. I have tried adding spinach to lasagna before and that was a huge nay for me. That'd be a close one. I almost cut my middle finger. So, I got me some zucchini. So, Rose uses, she makes her own spaghetti sauce, lasagna sauce. But I'm being lazy and just going to use whatever, I got a few different flavors here. Whatever spaghetti sauce, because, yes. Who has time to make their own lasagna sauce? I already have to make the ricotta. Why do I want to make this? So if you be making a lasagna my way, you'll need a mandolin to do the zucchini slices. And then you will also be needing some sort of blender. I highly recommend a food processor. You can use like just a regular old blender, but I tried to use a NutriBullet in the past and things kept getting stuck. It was a hot mess. So I definitely recommend using food processor, especially if you got a nice large one like this, baby. Yep, getting rid of the tofu pepe. So I'm too lazy to press the tofu, and I feel like for this recipe you don't need to. Thankfully Rose also doesn't do that. I mean, I don't really care what other people do. Feel free to press it if you want to waste your time with pressing it with these recipes. I don't know why I'm using like an accent. So now we are going to make the ricotta cheese, but vegan. So using that tofu that you strained however you wanted to strain it. Oh, do I crumble it? No, that's just for tofu scramble. This thing's gonna blend it up off itself. Okay. So I'm gonna do that, and then 1/4 of a cup of nutritional yeast. Feel free to eyeball it, do whatever you want. Okay. Okay. Use more, use less. So I only have a 1/3 cup. I don't have a 1/4. So I do 1/3, bam, 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 and then a little bit more. Yes. That noochie goodness. And I believe there's some lemon juice, but I'll need to go check the recipe because I don't memorize this shit. Yes, it is juice of 1 lemon. So I do have a lemon, but I mean, Doc likes to use that for alcohol, so I just be eyeballing this. Lemon juice, lemon juice. That was like 1/4 of a lemon juice, and was that too much? I don't know. Oh, that list up. Oh. By the way, I'm not doubling this right now. I usually do it twice when I make 2 lasagnas. Yes, I just find that to be easier for me personally. And then this, she had some spices, but I just use this, garlic and herb. And she put in like the measurement of a tablespoon, but I just say whatever, however much spices to your heart's content, okay? Okay. Yum. This be one of my favorite white girl spices. Is this a white girl spice? I don't know. I feel like a white person just for that being one of my favorite spices. Stereotypical white person is what I mean. Then you be do the blandy blend. And now it is construction time. Funny story. Funny to me anyways. As I'm like making the different things, I'm like just moving this along, my camera along, just to yeah, I'm running out of space now. Yeah. I learned that if you tip things sideways, it makes it easier. Oh, I'll be back in a few minutes. Classical. Does this one open better? What's wrong with me? Come on, you a strong, independent woman. You do not need to ask your boyfriend for help. God damn. This is so hard out. My hand hurts. I need to ask for help. So please show us how to use your man hands. And open the jar. Because this strong, independent woman is not independent. Thank you.
It's a good day. It's International Women's Day.
Yes, it's International Women's Day. Probably all of them. Can always make soup, lasagna soup with it if I need to.
Turn.
Oh goddamn! Shut up. My hand hurts. There'd be proof. I tried. I always put tomato sauce on the bottom. Oh my god! Jeff is playing with Madonna, our dog. They were being quiet downstairs, but I needed help, and now he. Anyways.
Spasm. We need precision.
Oh my god! Just leave the dog alone. Anyway, so always make sure the bottom layer is got some sort of sauce so that it doesn't burn. So if you are not a chef like myself, I would recommend using oven-ready lasagna noodles. Yes. Who has time to pre-cook their noodles when you can just buy this? What is wrong with you? Why do you pre-cook your noodles? So yes, in my opinion, the most fun part of making lasagna is the assembling part. Using the noodles and assembling all the layers is so much fun. To be honest, I've never actually made lasagna until I went vegan, I don't think. Until I followed this recipe. And it's actually a lot easier than I thought. Although the first couple times I made it, I was a little stressed because I was making it for like a potluck and I wasn't giving myself enough time to make the thing. So whenever I had to make the ricotta, I'm like trying to, like, I don't have my oven preset right now because I can never get things done in time. And yeah, it's always stressful trying to make things for potlucks, especially when it's one of your first times making it. But I've made this recipe quite a few times now, and so I understand the steps. Over time it gets easier. If you've never made lasagna before either, comment down below. Give me a little fist bump or a high five. Yeah. Commence time lapse. Looking good. So my phone died, so I had to charge it up a little bit. Anyways, so you don't have to pan fry your mushrooms and onions. I like to do so because I feel like it brings out the flavor a little bit better. But, you know, if you're low on time, you're lazier than me or Rose, then just throw them on in. Actually, you wouldn't be lazier than Rose because she didn't even chop up any vegetables. But, you know, I mean, she did make her own sauce, so there's that. Her own tomato sauce. P.S. Another fun tip is all these little broken pieces, make sure to save them. You can make yourself some lasagna soup. Yes, that's what I said. Also got that idea from Cheap Lazy Vegan. Yeah, so I always like leave leftover ones in the box, and you can use, like, if you're feeling like real cheap, you could use tomato paste and like some water and spices, and then you just add whatever veggies you want, add some lentils, add some ground round, add whatever you want to it, and it tastes real good. And I like to make big batches of that as well as lasagna, and then put some portions into the freezer so that on days where I don't feel like cooking and I end up eating something like that, it's a delicious comfort food, you know, and it kind of prevents me from eating some takeout because I eat a lot of takeout. Yes, I do. Bye. My sad attempt at splitting a lasagna noodle in half. Yeah. I do not strive for perfection in this kitchen. Does anyone else see a bird out of this? Oh, I see like a dove with the wings up. I have pareidolia. Apparently that is where you see faces and whatnot in things. Yes, and look it up. There's more to it than that. Someone would like some food. Yes, Madonna? Is that you? Would you like some food? Sorry, I think the zucchini might be okay for your dogs, but a lot of this other stuff is not. So I'm now going to set the oven for 400 degrees. Because I'm almost done assembling my lasagnas. So yeah, I'm very slow at doing things in the kitchen. So by the time that's done, it should be done. Should be ready. So you can also top it off with some vegan pre-made cheese, you know, store-bought cheese. And I think this time I'm gonna try some walnut pieces on the top of mine. Not on my friend's because I'm not sure if she's allergic. But yeah. Yum. So I always do this step wrong. I need to take those back out, put some aluminum foil on it, cook for 30 minutes, then you take it out and take the aluminum foil off and put it back in for like 30 minutes. And I think that's usually when you add the cheese. So, why is it beeping? Oh shit, it's because the door's open. Oh my god, maybe when there's tinfoil on it, I will be able to shimmy it in there a little bit better. How about some ASMR with tinfoil? It was supposed to be a smoother transition. So I'm now gonna make some lasagna soup. Might as well. Then add in the leftover zucchini and some mushroom and onion, whatever you like to it. I made myself a little bit more ground round. Gonna add some spices. Nutritional yeast. I don't really add the tofu, so I don't make the full-on ricotta. I just add nutritional yeast for the cheesiness. And that's it. There you have it. And if I didn't say lasagna noodles, add that too. Just like the chunks, the leftover chunks. And then I usually end up needing to like break up some more pieces as well. Eating some lasagna noodles. Or sorry, not lasagna noodles. Some zucchini that I dropped. Good girl. Was it tasty? Oh yeah, yum, yum, yum. Oh, that's so cute. Would you look at that? Now, it's time to clean up my kitchen. So, 30 minutes has gone by, so I'm gonna add some cheese. I'm using Earth Island, which is the same brand as Follow Your Heart in the United States. I'm gonna add some walnut pieces. I think that would be kind of fun. I think it'll add a nice crunch, and there'll be some extra protein and good fats added. Of course, you don't even need like round or like lentils or anything like that. It's just for like the texture that you might be used to with lasagna, but there's already tofu in the ricotta, so there's already protein in it. Just saying. This looks pretty. Back in the oven for another 15 minutes. They're keeping in mind that vegan cheese does not melt the same way that dairy cheese does. So it might have been a better idea to have cooked that under the tin foil. I don't know. Thumbs up. Okay, it is now 10:40 p.m. and I'm going to have myself a little bit of lasagna soup and lasagna that has fallen apart when I took it out of the pan. Look how good. I love me some lasagna soup. So good, you guys. And essentially this is pretty much the same thing. It's just got like the tofu ricotta within it as well. And since it's kind of falling apart, it's kind of like soup. Ooh, it's disgusting. It's just got long zucchini pieces in with it as well. But that added tofu ricotta makes it like so good. I'm also tasting the walnut pieces on top, which is actually also a fun little addition. And yeah, these like vegan cheese that didn't really melt. But it feels nice and creamy in my mouth. Okay, I'm gonna enjoy this. Clean up slightly a little bit more, and then head to bed. Yeah, Jeff's already went to bed. So, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys gave you some inspiration, gave you some laughs and whatnot. Yeah, and I will see you guys in another video. See ya! Veg, peace, and love. Till next time. Bye.